Xin Chao, what's up everybody? In this video today, we're going to talk about some craziness. Well, not really too crazy, but South Korea officially launches a digital nomad visa kind of out of nowhere, bro. And they actually launched a really good digital nomad visa. South Korea began issuing digital nomad visas from January 1st, allowing foreigners to stay for up to 2 years, and seeks to compete with Southeast Asian countries. To be eligible for the visa, applicants must prove they can earn an annual income of 84 million won, roughly 65,000 USD, double the Korean per capita income in 2022, Korea Herald reported. They must have been working in the field for at least a year and be at least 18 years of age. Crazy easy requirements, by the way, chat, or YouTube. Applicants are required to submit all documents to the Korean embassy in their country. The new visa is valid for a year and renewable for 1 more. But applicants should remember it does not allow them to apply for a job in Korea. Until now, foreigners wishing to stay in the country and work remotely were required to apply for tourist visas for up to 90 days without a visa. In Southeast Asia, Thailand, Indonesia, and Malaysia offer visas for digital nomads for stays up to 10 years. So, no joke, Korea just offered the easiest way to stay in arguably Southeast Asia. I know you guys are going to say it's in Asia, but it's so close to here. It's the reason why Koreans are the #1 tourists of Vietnam for the past 2 years. It's a very quick flight. It's very easy. There's a lot of these flights happening every day, so it's very affordable. You know, Korea just came out of nowhere and just did a Mike Tyson TKO on like everybody in Southeast Asia. It was like, oh, you want to pay for this elite tourist thing for like 20 racks? Oh, let us do this real easy thing where you just got to prove that you can make a little bit of money per year to come here. So in my opinion, Korea out of nowhere just put a lot of pressure on all of Southeast Asia. And the reason why Korea did this move was to put pressure on Southeast Asia and to compete mainly with Thailand. They're not really competing with Vietnam. Now, although I still think Vietnam has got a cheat code of super easy visa right now, and now that you can get access to a checking account, I still think Vietnam is the move for the visa. I mean, I'm gonna assume there wasn't much information on the 2-year thing, on their thing, but almost every other country makes you leave on a long visa like that every 90 days to another country. So I'm gonna assume that there's some time out. But if they go insane and they don't actually do a time out of the, like if you can stay for 2 years without having to leave the country, that's gonna be a big game changer. They're gonna lead a way for a lot of countries to have to compete. So what does that really mean for Vietnam? Well, I can tell you right now, Vietnam's gonna look at this is a very serious thing. They're not gonna just go, oh, there's a reason why every news organization has made like 5 articles on it in the past 3 days, is they all know it's a pretty big deal for other countries in this area to get their shit together and offer some kind of visa like this. Like, at this point, you're looking at Vietnam and scratching your head, bro. Like, I just need you to prove you've got like $50,000 that you can potentially make a year. I don't even need you to really prove that. 50 racks a year, I'll give you a visa, bro. Come stay here. Spend your money, bro. Get an apartment. Come to the restaurants. Come if you're a YouTuber or a content creator, make more content here. Get more travelers' eyes on coming to Vietnam. I think this is all a good thing. You know, there is a problem with a lot of like shitty, pardon my French, but shitty expats that move to Vietnam. But this is the same thing that happens in like Thailand, the Philippines. You know, you've got a certain segment of men that and women that are realistically, I think it's mainly a men segment, that are running away from problems or we're essentially losers. We're gonna do a whole video series about this in 2024, about this exact topic, but so I don't think you're gonna get an abundance of nomads really moving to Korea, but you know, this is the right step in this direction for this part of the world, for other countries to start taking notice and then offer more favorable visas. You know, if you didn't know, Japan has the most amount of like expats in all of Asia living in it that I know of. I think maybe China was ahead of it at one point, but I'm almost positive that now Japan, and specifically Tokyo, has the largest community of expats. So, and they don't have a favorable visa like that. You have to either do teaching, a job, or education. So I think Vietnam would be really, really keen to essentially offer the exact same visa that South Korea is offering right now, dude. But I think it's a little expensive in Seoul for a lot of people to do the digital nomad thing, especially if you're at a 65,000 price point. I think renting an apartment outside like the essential Gaizing districts inside of Seoul is going to be a little bit more difficult as well. They do have kind of a system like they do have in Tokyo and Korea as well. It's not essentially super easy for a foreigner to rent an apartment anywhere. So again, though, I imagine many apartment places are going to accommodate for this new kind of visa. So what it's going to do to like really end and conclude this video is it's going to put the pressure on everybody else around here to kind of figure out a better visa situation, you know. Right now, like, Vietnam's just losing money by not offering some kind of, dude, they could offer a digital nomad 1-year visa right now without having to leave, multiple entry if you wanted to leave, and have access to a checking account. You could probably charge $1,000 a year for that right now, and people would pay it. So like, why are you walking away from money on the table? And then you could have good regulation on it, and then nobody has to make money but you off of it. So make it make sense to me now that you're not starting to see that. But I think in the next few months you're going to see gigantic changes in this whole ecosphere. I think you're going to see a lot of articles coming about Vietnam needs to step up their game about you know, having some kind of digital nomad visa. And I think you're going to see a lot of news resurfacing about the visa situation again. Now, like I said, we are on cheat mode right now, bro. You can do the 90-day visa in Vietnam over and over and over and over again, unlimitedly right now. Like, I've got guys on there multiple second 90-day with no problems. It's the same thing they were doing with the 1 month, you know. So I'm telling you, it's a matter of if they're gonna see that Korea really has strength in this. The newspapers already picked it up. My hope for you guys and for everybody else is that they see this. I would really love for Vietnam to offer a digital nomad visa. I would like to see a lot of people come here. I don't think a lot of people are necessarily going to come to Saigon. I think a lot of people are going to go to Da Nang and these beach cities into the north. So we'll really see how it unfolds. As ever, I'll keep you guys updated on this stuff. If you want to check out additional content, I do have a Patreon. That's patreon.com/fatandbroke. If you did happen to like this video, if you want to subscribe, that would be greatly amazing. I also live stream over at kick.com/fatandbroke. So if you want to check that out, you can do that. As ever, I thank you guys so much. I hope this was helpful for you. I will see you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace out.